My favorite all-time combo, steak and eggs. Crap. Damn it. Breakfast of champions. I'm also going to take this time to remind you guys that I am on Instagram. You can follow me at Fitness with AJ, just like my Twitter. I'll go ahead and start digging in. Look at this big steak I have. I don't even need this. But gotta cut down on dish use, so I'm gonna do this. Totally unnecessary. This is gonna be good. I was right. It was really good. Now this is what a typical breakfast, I mean, I've shown you guys this before in my other vlogs, but this is what a typical breakfast should look like if you're someone who's trying to gain weight. Now what I mean is it doesn't have to be specifically steak and eggs, but it has to be calorie-rich foods. Now you notice that I don't have any carbs in here. I just now realized that I don't have any carbs in here. So I'm probably going to get some toast, a couple of pieces of toast for my carb source, and some fruits if I can find some. But the main thing you want to focus on that sets apart, you know, from all the other diets, especially when cutting, is your calorie intake. Things like steak and whole eggs are a great source of calories. This whole thing about whole eggs having all the extra cholesterol, if you're someone young like me, you shouldn't worry too much about your cholesterol. Know what cholesterol is and how it'll affect you in the long run, but in terms of bulking, it's okay. So this is, you know, a daily breakfast for me now, and I'm loving it. I really hate cutting diets. I love bulking diets because you kind of do have a little bit more freedom when it comes to bulking. I mean, freedom as in, you know, you don't have to worry about calories and carbs, and you know, everybody loves calories and carbs because they fill you up, you feel better. Whereas in cutting, you start cutting calories and carbs, and you feel groggy doing your workouts, you feel weaker. I mean, who wants to feel weaker, right? But, you know, eggs, the whole egg thing, like whole eggs, not just egg whites, and steak is just one of my personal favorites. I mean, steak and eggs for breakfast, it's like, I crave it when I go to bed. But where was I? Oh, and don't forget your water. Your water is important. I would say the only downside to a bulking phase is once it starts to really take effect, you know, you're enjoying good food, but you don't look as lean as you'd want to, so you're not like magazine or beach ready. And on top of that, if you're someone who can't eat a lot like me, I mean, I have to struggle to get through huge meals. It's really hard to eat your maximum capacity for calories because you just feel full, like you're on the verge of just throwing up everywhere because you just can't eat one more bite, but you know that you have to eat that one bite to, you know, meet your calorie threshold, caloric threshold. One tip I found is that you don't have to eat it all in one sitting. You know, that's where they started splitting meals up, 6 meals a day. You don't have to eat it all in one sitting. If you can, I mean, good for you. I mean, that just makes you have a huge appetite. I envy you. But if you're like me, and it's hard for you to scarf down huge amounts of food to, you know, meet your caloric threshold, you can just, you know, wait a couple hours and just it'll be easier to eat then, and you met your calories for the day. God, this meat is absolutely amazing. It's like seasoned, marinated with, I forgot what this is called. It's just good. I can't find myself. Okay. JB.
I think you would be pretty thorough. I don't know. I guess maybe they're just saying that? Yeah.
Oh yeah, getting ready to make a shake. And not, you know, okay, let me catch my breath. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah. Anyway, what I'm saying is, my favorite kind of shake is chocolate peanut butter. Any kind of chocolate, but it has to be creamy peanut butter. Like my gym has this new peanut butter. It's not cutting it, it's like a powdered peanut butter. It's okay, but it's like, yeah. It's supposed to be low fat and whatnot, but we're not trying to do that. We're trying to bulk. I got peanut butter on my fingers. Oh, let the post-workout shake commence. We're gonna do quite a bit of peanut butter, because I love that peanut butter taste. I love that peanut butter taste. Gotta use a big old spoon to get all that peanut butter. Mmm. Yes. Now we got two scoops of Muscle Meds Carnivore. Apparently this is called steak protein, beef protein. Wanted to give it a try. It's actually really good. And another good thing about it is how light it is and the mixability. The lightness allows for good mixability. I feel like the only downside to this protein is that it's so light and fine that you'll easily make a mess with it, because you'll pour it into your, like right here, there's powder right there. You'll pour it into your blender, your shaker bottle, and it'll just like, you know, hold on, let me show you with my hands what I mean by that. You pour it in and it goes. Time for some ice! Put a little extra ice in here. You see? God, I don't know if you saw that or not, but protein just exploded when I put the ice in here. Get a little bit more. The more ice you have, the thicker the shake. And I actually shouldn't have done that, because this blender kind of sucks. It doesn't blend up the ice very well, but better than no blender, so howdy do. Here we go, time to blend. Gotta turn it on. That's how you do it, and then you turn it on high. Yeah, look, it's like I'm revving it. All right, now watch me drink my shake. I gotta get a good grip on it first. That is really good. That's the first time I ever mixed peanut butter with my carnivore protein. It's really good. And it's refreshing, especially on a hot day like today where it's humid. It's refreshing. Okay, so don't you guys just love getting packages? By the way, I'm going to be giving away this whole sample package of Muscle Tech products. I believe these are all new. I tried one. It claimed to be a testosterone booster. I thought it was a pre-workout, but it claimed to be a testosterone booster. Didn't really like it, but I'm sure you guys will like all this stuff. A lot of protein and a lot of and a couple pre-workout supplements in here.